Hello everybody. Today is Monday. It's August the 30th. Can't believe this month is almost over with. We are now into week 8 of our 11 weeks of revealing your inner rock star. We're certainly on the downhill slide of this current 11-week initiative, and it'll be over before you know it, but we still have enough time. 3.5 weeks to make an impact in our health, and that's plenty of time to take the bull by the horns and make a difference. Our next initiative and our final initiative of 2010 will begin very shortly after this one ends. We're going to begin the next one on Saturday, October the 2nd. That's somebody's birthday. And we're going to end that one on December the 17th. And the timing on that, I really wanted to finish up that last initiative before people start traveling on Christmas and holiday vacations. I have some things planned during that time, but it's going to be good and fun stuff. It's not going to be heavy or, any of that. So we just have a lot of really fun things to look forward to. So what I wanted to say today is that I woke up this morning and just was really thinking about everything that's been going on here at the website. We've been covering some really heavy subjects on the main page, but then there's been a lot of stuff going on in the blogs, in the Liquid Lounge. If you're following Mallory's story of her juice feast, we've gone pretty deep over the last couple weeks, and it's been really good. It's been really healing and freeing, and so I think all of that has just caused some thoughts to really bubble up inside of me. So I just sat down and wrote a letter to you all today. So if you will indulge me, I would like to read this letter that I wrote straight from my heart to you all, and I'm going to read it because I don't want to leave anything out. So here's the letter to each one of you. When you think about it, we have all been given such a gift of knowledge and a wonderful opportunity to impact our health, our lives, and the lives of others around us with this message of raw and living foods. I'm still so amazed when I think of all that's transpired over the past 11 months here at Raw Food Rehab, but I also have a vision and a belief that we are only just beginning to catch a glimpse at our full potential as individuals as well as a community. I see that there have been many seeds of greatness that have been planted in fertile soil, and that we are just starting to see the budding of the fruits of our labor. As you know, I am an optimist. However, I also consider myself to be a realist, understanding that many of us are living in challenging times. My hope here is to create an environment which offers you the tools, the resources, and support you need to help you realize your highest potential. And my heart's desire is not just to help you in matters related to food, but to offer support in other facets of your life as well. I do have a certain expectation here at Raw Food Rehab, and my hope that each member here will want to make a commitment to cultivating their own personal excellence. Lately, I have been noticing that there's a growing number of people in our midst that are using their gifts, talents, and strengths to serve the greater good of this community in amazing and selfless ways. What is so cool about that is that I see the effect that it's having in the lives of those who are serving. Not only is their effort tapping into and bringing out the best in others, but that act of giving is bringing out the very best in them as well. Even though our community is relatively new on the internet, I have really been in awe and astounded at our growth. At times, it's been more than I have been prepared to keep up with. And there are days when I simply don't keep up. There are just not enough hours in the day to return every email, to read every comment, blog post, to make and edit videos, and to write content for the site each day. So I have just done my best, and I have prayed through the rest. And it never fails. Many of you rally in those areas in which I find that I'm lacking, and all of the gaps somehow fill in for the greater good of this community. So today's post is really just a thank you and a shout out to tell you that I am so blessed to be part of this amazing community. I can see that many of you are totally stepping up to the plate in your own lives. You are revealing your inner rock star, and you're paying it forward as you share your story, your inspiration, your ideas, your recipes, and your love with others here. Some of you are stronger right now and you feel called into a leadership role, and that's not by chance, because there are many others here on our website who are desperately in need of your support, and they could definitely use an extra helping hand. Thank you for helping to create a culture of greatness here at Raw Food Rehab. Thank you for sharing your positive energy, because that is the force that brings life to all of those around you. Also, thank you for joining with me not to allow too much negativity, which sabotages the morale, the performance, and the success of ourselves and others around us, as that too is an energy field that can sap and drain our mojos quicker than anything, just like a vampire sucks blood. All of that being said, I never want to suggest that members can't come onto this site and share their reality. But I do think it's good wisdom for us to always be cognizant of how our words and what we are sharing may impact the lives of others, for better or for worse. I know from my past experience in business ownership that winning teams are made stronger as we enhance our communication, build trust, and create engaged relationships. I want us to spend our time building each other up, not focusing on the negative, the dysfunctional, or on fostering a subpar culture of mediocrity. I want to thank you for making Raw Food Rehab a place that we can call home. Fighting hard to fight back the tears. I really do love you guys so much, and I know you already know that. I say it in practically every video, but I don't take one of you for granted, and you all and your own unique personalities bring so much to this site, and I really want to thank you for taking the time to log on here whenever you can, and your comments on people's blogs, in all the other rooms of the house really do make a difference. They add to the richness of what we each experience each day. And I know that this is just a small little sliver of our lives, but we really are making a difference. I get letters every day from people telling me how Raw Food Rehab has changed their life. And it's not just because of me or Susan or some of the other key players. It's because of each one of you, because you've taken the time to love on somebody else and share your story. So it's a big deal. I love you guys, and I will be back again tomorrow with something good to share. I'll see you then.